Welcome back to video games. I'm your host, Jane Douglas, and you're watching Galaxies, a 60-minute showcase streaming right here every April and every October. Kicking things off was an explosive look at Hell Let Loose Vietnam, which brings spectacular 100-player battles to PC and consoles this summer. If that's not soon enough, we can reveal that playtests will be going live in the next few weeks. So head to hellletloose.com/enlist for more info and to secure your spot on the front line. Tonight, we have a huge Galaxies for you with plenty of world premiere game reveals and more than 50 exclusive new trailers, so let's keep things moving. From the chaos of battle to, well, just plain chaos, Task Time is a physics-based party game by developers who previously worked on classics like Gang Beasts and Fall Guys. The best part, Task Time shadow drops right now.
It was just a normal Friday night. My friends and I were looking for a new multiplayer game to play together. Why don't we try Task Time, I said.
Oi! Who just stole my gun?
Yes! Yes! It's up to 8 players. It's free to play right now. We can't lose, I said. How wrong I was.
Help!
No! Little cheats, all of you.
Don't get me wrong, we had a great time, but you never really know a person until you play a party game with them, you know? If you want to hear your friend dressed as a dragon pope taunting you over proximity chat, give it a try.
Dragon pope.
You know, I always said I wasn't competitive, but you get sabotaged one too many times and let's just say I'm a different person now. My eyes have been opened and I will have my revenge.
Come on, what a win that is, by the way. What have you done?
I peeked over the veil, and there was no sky.
There's a spectre haunting the fiefdom of London Stock. The city has been locked down for 57 days. The mind grows parched when each day feels already lived.
Comrade, what if I fail? Anyone who doesn't dream in our language will be an enemy.
Why? Why did you kill them?
I can't be more than what I've been wheeled, and you know it. I will not be guilty of my hunger.
They say our sovereign... They say our sovereign shall restore this land to glory days of yore. What Nimrod built will shine anew, white stone upon a sky of blue. There, look there, there stands the tower, proud and fair. There stands the tower.
That was Sovereign Tower, a story-rich management RPG packed with eccentric knights, epic quests, and absolutely beautiful art direction. Prepare your claim to the throne by finding Sovereign Tower on our Steam event page at galaxieshow.com/wishlist. Next, we have a new game from some indie royalty. Digital Sun Games are the team behind Moonlighter, the breakout hit that sold more than 2.5 million copies worldwide. Their next game is called Revamp, a castle defense roguelite where you rule as Dracula, cursed to defend your throne for eternity.
Ages come and go. Yet mortals never learn. Foolish enough to challenge me. Only to see me rise. Deadlier. Bloodier. Thirstier. You'll never defeat my army. Nor conquer my castle. We're cursed to fight, night after night. For all eternity. For my master. For her.
Dear Edith, a part of me hopes you'll never find this, and I'm ashamed to admit that I only know small bits about your life. When she left a hole bigger than her stature would imply. A hole so big, I couldn't muster the courage to cross it. A hole so big, I couldn't see you waiting for me on the other side. If you're the one reading this, I hope this box brings you some insight into why I acted the way I did. Not as an excuse, just as an explanation.
Whether you're looking for survival gameplay, creature collecting, or just a good old-fashioned adventure, Witchspire has you covered with its co-op open world just waiting to be explored. Astrally project yourself to the Witchspire Discord for a chance to play ahead of its launch in June. Up next, we have Directive 8020, an all-new cinematic sci-fi horror from the masters of the genre at Supermassive Games, the developers behind Until Dawn and The Quarry. This trailer will tell you everything you need to know, but brace yourselves. In space, death takes many forms.
From Supermassive Games, the developers behind Until Dawn and The Quarry, comes a new narrative sci-fi survival horror, Directive 8020. The game launches May 12th. Here's everything you need to know before boarding the mission to save humanity. You control 5 pioneering astronauts as they embark into the dark abyss of space, hunted by an alien organism capable of mimicking its prey. You'll recognize Supermassive's iconic branching plotlines, split-second QTEs, and impossible choices. Directive 8020's gameplay dials up the horror even more, introducing stealth mechanics where exploration can be fatal. Another brand new feature, Turning Points, allows players to revisit key points of the game and alter their choices to experience different outcomes. The game can be played alone, or you can recruit up to 4 friends to join your mission in Movie Night mode. Pre-orders are open across PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and now Steam. For a limited time only, order now and receive the Digital Deluxe upgrade at no additional cost.
Welcome to the trap, mouse!
Some falls don't begin in the sky. Mine started a few weeks back. The sky was just the exit wound.
Hey, watch!
Welcome to public transit, bub.
It didn't seem like much at first. Wasn't even sure it was a case.
This, Mr. Pepper, is the big one.
Something within me, I don't know, old instinct maybe, said turn back.
Get some solid evidence, and we'll get to the bottom of this in no time.
This case was more trouble than it was worth. But, well, trouble is what I do.
Prime Monster, congratulations. I suggest you take a seat. First things first, to pass laws, you'd better start winning votes. Balance the needs of the public, your party, and the Treasury. Then persuade the House. You may opt for the traditional method of hurling insults, or a more strategic route. But history cares little for your methods, only your decisions. Will you discipline a colleague for their indiscretions? Or hire a spin doctor to lie about why you didn't? Hidden dangers lie behind many choices, but your only real concern is to survive. Who's managing these captions? They've as much sophistication as the average voter. Speaking of which, if you don't keep them happy, they may kick you out at the next election. Whereas your colleagues, they may decide to do so tonight. Good luck, Prime Monster. I suspect you'll need it.
No. Oh my God.
Everyone's fit is so good.
How'd you get that hat?
Hey, you want to squat up?
Sure, let's go.
Where are we surfing, boys?
Should we jump off here?
You read my mind, bro.
Who do we have here? I'm sure help. I don't want to die.
Come up here.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
More power. Gotta try out all the weapons.
Oh wait, broken.
GG, that was well done.
Yes, execute it.
Very nice.
This really is a battlefield. Oh my god. Really is a battlefield. Oh my god.
Hey there, Construction Simulator fans. I'm René from Weltenbauer, and today I have a very special message for all of you. More than a decade ago, we embarked on an exciting journey. to create the most authentic and realistic construction simulation experience possible. Along the way, we worked hard, faced challenges, sweated over details, patched countless things, and continuously expanded the series with new brands and new features. And in the end, we achieved something truly remarkable. But none of this would have been possible without your feedback, your dedication, and your incredible support throughout the years. You are the reason we keep pushing ourselves and the series to new heights. Thank you for everything. Today, I'm beyond excited to unveil the next chapter in the Construction Simulator franchise, the biggest leap we have ever taken with the series. So, let's get to work.
Construction Simulator Evolution. Wishlist now.
Grab your hard hats, everyone. Construction Simulator Evolution delivers a huge suite of new features, including demolition, manual labor, Volvo as a new licensed partner, as well as 2 brand new maps, each with its own challenging campaign. The game is coming to PC, PS5 and Xbox Series consoles soon. You can also head to our Steam event page and hammer it onto your wish list. In our next game, the only thing you'll be constructing is your legend. Second Stone is a vibrant action RPG following young Shiren as he searches for his lost spirit companion, mastering powerful magic and battling through 2 fractured worlds on the brink of collision. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 party games. Number 10, Party Pack 328. You know what? Let's just skip this part. Number 1, our pick for the ultimate party game experience. Introducing Mojo Party. Packed with chaotic party challenges, rapid-fire trivia, and friendly rivalries, there's something for everyone. Customize your game with region packs, decade filters, and categories like TV, film, music, anime, and games. Hosting a party? Use your phones as controllers and jump right in with up to 16 players. Parties canceled? No problem. Join an online game and crush some random challengers. Everything lives in one seamless hub, so you can jump from one mini-game to the next without stopping the party. And the best part? You can play for free. Mojo Party. Wishlist it now on Steam.
Mientras que mi hambre is eternal.
Defend. Attack. Reclaim.
The legions march to silence our gods. Raise the towers. Hold the line. Our defense alone will not save us. Form war bands and lead them into battle. Capture enemy strongholds. Reclaim our lands. Every isle we take a strategic foothold. Gather its resources and forge an economy of war. The gods bless us through ancient runestones. New powers, new upgrades. Gaining in strength as we remember what was lost. In the gloom across the isles, the Imperial Eternal schemes. Today, we take the fight to them. Today, we take back the North!
Status?
He'll live.
He went dark for 12 seconds.
Yeah, well, he'll walk again.
That's why we're paying you.
Hey, you keep pushing him like this, he's gonna stop being a person.
He's a bounty hunter. He's already crossed that line.
Hey, you ever think about what happens when he figures this out?
He doesn't need to.
You're gonna regret that. This is so much fun!
Why don't they just paint the target on their back? Come on, boys! On display!
Hey there, sweetheart.
We gather at midnight! Welcome to the jungle, punk!
Down Overtime serves up another helping of fast, violent action in just a couple of weeks. So run and gun your way to our Steam event page and get this explosive roguelite prequel added to your wish list. Next up, we have 4 titles from the talented teams at Shiro Games. When they showed us their slate, it was hard to choose just one, so we thought you'd better see all of them, starting with an exclusive new look at Spacecraft.
Welcome, Pioneer. Time to join the great galactic expansion. Of mining operations. With your efforts, we will build a profitable future. We will extend humanity's venture from one planet to another. The shared vision of Sun will change the galaxy for all. Strive to leave your mark under new stars.
A 1,000 years of exile has finally ended for you, Farseekers. While we carefully prepared for your return, after all this time, believe me, you'll have a lot to explore.
As Northgard lies in ruins in the aftermath of Ragnarok, how will your clan rise to rule? Raise your hall on empty land. And when the horns sound, ready your warbands for glory. Different clans walk different paths to claim the one and only throne. As fate shifts, reshape your settlement. Turn layout into power, stack effects, and receive divine blessing. Shape your strategy with precision. Then watch it unfold. Every move counts. One clan stands.
Fans of Northgard have been waiting 8 years to see what comes next, and there it is. Northgard Battlegrounds is an original spin-off game to the beloved RTS classic, combining auto battles with tactical city building. Maraud over to our Steam event page to claim leadership of your clan. Next, we have a very exciting announcement for fans of P-Cube's cozy RPG, Kitaria Fables. It must be time for another world premiere.
Far across the endless ocean lies the Arkadera Peninsula and the peaceful haven of Whitewall Town. While life here is simple and unhurried, the winds of change are stirring. And for two young heroes, a new adventure is about to begin.
What the hell happened? What's going on here? Is this me?
An echo. An iteration of yourself compressed into our own dimension. Once it has reached the end of its path, it should loop back to the beginning and repeat its actions. That was flawlessly timed. Now, how creative is our flexible genius feeling today? had no idea you had such a penchant for theatrics.
Farewell, iteration.
One step at a time. And Bale, find her. Whatever it takes.
Damn right we will.
Runs on schedule. One driver with nothing to fear. Here to take you through rain or shine. Or when time is not on your side.
You saved me from having to walk.
He doesn't look for trouble, but traffic always finds him.
Is he really gonna do it?
Just another drive.
Hold on.
Just another bump on the road.
Oh, he's a pro.
Just doing my job.
Our everyday hero, here to make sure every day stays the same. When every stop matters, true heroes are bus-bound.
We love Busbound's new additions to the simulation genre. As well as offering a fully licensed fleet of authentic buses, you'll get to see each district evolve into a more vibrant, pedestrian-friendly space. Sabre have yet to confirm if you can stick chewing gum under the seats for that maximum realism, so best add it to your wish list to be the first to find out. Next, we turn our attention to Thunder Lotus Games, the talented studio behind instant indie classic Spiritfarer. Their next game is 33 Immortals, and it takes a decidedly less cozy approach to the topic of death. This action roguelike will have you teaming up with 32 other players to lead a rebellion against God. I mean, how hard can it be?
must be our new hotel manager. We're currently carrying out your latest designs. We now cater to many different types of guests. And here you'll find some of our staff. They're currently refining their skills. As manager, you can create hotels in many locations across the globe. Each with their own unique climates and challenges. We can't wait to see what your creativity will bring.
Home before the leaves fall, they said. In August of last year.
Please. Please. They never told us what Gallipoli looks like.
Rocky hills, rocky beaches. Like home, with less rain and more Turks.
Keep moving, everyone! Come on, come on! Gordo!
Wall World Strategy is the first full 3D game in the Wall World franchise and a major step forward for the series, offering real-time strategy and city building with survival and tower defense elements. It challenges players to think tactically, build wisely, and defend fiercely. The playtest is now live, so head to our Steam event page to play it today and make sure Wall World Strategy is firmly adhered to your wish list. Our next game looks very special. Rivage is the debut from Ex Nihilo and published by Raw Fury, the fine folks who brought us the fantastic Blueprints. Let's take a look at this brand new atmospheric sci-fi adventure.
I wake up, same bunk, same time. The station resets, but I don't. The rest of the crew, Jahi, Johnny, Aman, Rafi, are gone. Their rooms untouched, their tools in place, their voices only recordings.
Hard to put into words.
Then there's all the phenomena, where space and time have stretched and teared. It is all connected somehow. My K9 unit is the only thing that keeps track. It holds the pieces to a story I still don't understand. And until I do, I'll wake up again. And again. And again.
customize a high-tech airship with scavenged resources and explore a post-apocalyptic Earth. But enough about my hobbies. Forever Skies is available now on our Steam event page. Whew, time is getting a little tight, but we still have a lot to show you, so let's check in with our friends at Jagex and see what's coming to old school RuneScape.
Hey, you there! You're wasting XP when you could be playing old school RuneScape, one of the world's most popular MMORPGs. Face punishing bosses, master in-depth skills, and embark on unforgettable quests, all while playing solo or with your allies by your side. But why play now? Ah! Leagues is our most popular limited-time game mode where everyone starts afresh and everything moves faster. Complete tasks, unlock supercharged relics, and become more powerful than in your wildest dreams. All with massively boosted XP rates and a thriving community alongside you. It's the perfect entry point, even for noobs like you. Survive it, and the main game awaits. An open world where progress never resets and every achievement is earned.
See you soon, mortals.
Go, Kieran, now! Orin is waiting for you.
If Kieran is my name, who is Orin?
I have no idea why you would be looking for my Orin.
Oh, he's your husband. Who am I without my memories?
The memories might shape you, sure, but they don't get the final word. You decide what comes next. You decide who you want to be.
And what if I decide wrong?
Then you just decide again. That's what being alive is for.
Maybe the moment we stepped onto these sands, we sealed our fates already.
To be heard once more.
My. There's gonna be chaos. But what does he mean by sirens?
A reference to where the police go next, maybe?
Oh, no, of course. I'm such an idiot. You mean police sirens? Yes, of course. I was thinking of those creatures with fish fins.
That's because you live in a fantasy world. 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 You live in a fantasy world.
Well, the plot thickens. That was the world premiere of the Act 2 story trailer for psychological crime thriller When Sirens Fall Silent. From the team behind the infamous face-peeling scene in Martha is Dead, this game pushes boundaries with its dark story. Set in 1990s Italy, every lead drags you deeper into a mystery of kidnappings, trauma, and a past that refuses to stay buried. Investigate our Steam event page to add it to your wish list. Okay, we only have time for one more bundle of announcements, so naturally we've got some extra special reveals to leave you with, including this next world premiere from Rebel Pixel. With its stunning art direction and immersive world building, you're definitely gonna want to pay a visit to Stardream, particularly as a demo is going live right now.
We're experiencing a severe anxiety crisis. The radio tower. This is our only chance.
People of Stardream, this is Kenneth Mead, the sci-fi writer. What you are about to hear comes from outside.
Stardream, a dream come true.
Oh, hey, darling. Judy's not answering the phone anymore. I'm worried. You should go looking for her.
This void anxiety sickness. People keep on disappearing because of that.
Well, the crew says void anxious tend to cut back and hide away.
Hide where? We're on a spaceship. Where did you find that? Guns in here?
That's it. I'll run as a candidate. People must know.
You're way out of your line, taxi girl.
Are you ready to take off?
I am. Let's get out of this.
Conflict has begun between NATO and Warsaw Pact forces. The fighting continues to spread. Much of Europe waits anxiously as reports of fighting continue to spread.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Yerba Buena, a new indie game by Mad About Pandas and Focus Entertainment, releasing May 26th on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. Yerba Buena is a surreal first-person puzzle platforming adventure set in a video game version of 1970s San Francisco, where you play as Bard, a young woman who just moved to the city.
God!
unaware that her quiet life as an NPC is about to get turned upside down.
Rock and roll!
It all starts when Bear, the leader of the Bay Angels biker gang, kidnaps your friend Russell.
You'll pay for this!
And loses a strange briefcase in the struggle. Inside, you'll find a unique and powerful device, the Oscillator. Use it to manipulate the game you live in by copying the movement and physical traits of objects and reapplying them elsewhere to solve ingenious puzzles. Give a solid surface the bounce of a trampoline. Hurl entire buildings through city blocks, or turn concrete walls into thin air. Copy the desired behavior and stick it onto your target. With the help of the Oscillator and your friends, save your city from a sinister plot.
So shooter won't negotiate.
Discover the truth behind the mysterious glitch that plagues it, and become the main character of your very own story. Yerba Buena is available now for pre-order. Download our free demo before the release and get a taste of what's to come.
I keep having that nightmare with the terrifying monster. It's horrible.
You'll need to level up and enhance your equipment if you want to get stronger.
Ready?
Ready?
We all need to work together and help each other get out of this nightmare.
Let's show them how well we work together!
We have to stand and fight.
After all, stronger the enemy, greater the challenge!
Echoes of Aincrad releases on July 10th and offers JRPG fans a vast and beautiful world to explore alongside deep character customization and exciting real-time action combat. Set a waypoint for the Galaxies Steam event page where pre-orders are now open and add Echoes of Aincrad to your wish list. And that brings us to the end of the show. Remember, you can find all of tonight's games at galaxieshow.com/wishlist or by scanning the QR code. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Jane, where's our one last thing? Oh, you guys can read me like a book. I'll see you right here at the next Galaxies in October, but until then, here's one last special announcement from our friends at Kinetic Games and Remedy Entertainment.
Everywhere the investigator looked, there were signs of two worlds colliding. Glimpses into a mystery, clues that teased, out-of-place objects and signs, yet nothing that revealed it fully. This was a story told somewhere else, where the pages of the manuscript had been written, from where the writer of the story was desperately reaching for the light. And with that act, he was threatening to spill out the darkness of his prison. A writer by the name of Alan Wake.
Hello and welcome to the Galaxies Post Show. We've had the main showcase, it was great. Now we're going to sit around and talk about it. I'm your host, Neon Kelly, and I'm joined here in the studio by my special guests, Badders.
Hiya.
And Paul Whedon.
Hi.
Guys, welcome to the show. We've got lots to talk about, but first off, I'd love a quick reaction. What did you think of the show and what were your highlights? Badders, I'll go to you first.
Incredible. Another incredible show. So excited for the games that are coming out this year. There was so much diversity, not only from a genre perspective, but variation in animation style as well. We can really see a lot of themes of, games publishers coming out with that nostalgic 16-bit animation style as well. So really, really great show. Really excited.
Glad you enjoyed it. Paul, how about you? What did you think of the showcase and any particular games that jumped out at you immediately?
I just think it's really, really good to see the games industry flourishing like this again. I think, obviously there's been a lot of talk in the industry recently about, the industry's kind of in a state of chaos. And whilst that might be true, we're starting to see kind of, Phoenix is rising from the ashes, not to be, overly sort of poetic about it. But I think it's really, really exciting to see such a wide variety of games coming out. In particular, Mouse PI looks incredible. And I'm particularly excited about Name of the Will as well. I love a bit of sort of like really quite spooky horror. I know nothing about this title, and all I've seen is what everybody else has just seen, and I'm hooked already.
So. You're in already.
Yeah,
that's great
absolutely.
to hear. Yeah, look, I would echo what both of you say. For me, I think the thing that I always enjoy about these showcases is just the sheer variety of titles on offer, and we had so many different genres represented this evening. I particularly like the fact that we had a lot of first-person sci-fi games, which is good news for me because that's a genre that I enjoy. But, we had horror, we had puzzle games, we had JRPGs, there's lots and lots for us to talk about. So, look, I think we should just dive straight in, really. The show opened with Hell Let Loose Vietnam, a game that a lot of people have been waiting for a long time, I think. You guys are both shooter fans, I think. What was your reaction to Hell Let Loose?
I think it looked gorgeous. I think, it also, Vietnam's one of those settings it has been done before, obviously. But I can't remember in recent years it looking quite as impressive as that. So it's nice to sort of see it being treated that way. Look at it.
Yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful.
It's the lighting, isn't it? I think that there's...
Yep.
The Vietnam War is weird, right? Because there's a kind of... I feel like there's a kind of almost like a nostalgia. Because of, films like Platoon and Apocalypse Now, Full Metal Jacket, it's got such an indelible footprint, really, in pop culture. And yeah, you're right. Look at the lighting here. That sort of like golden hour... People are dying, but they're going to be dying happy. Right? They're having a Kodak moment as they kind of shuffle off this mortal coil.
One way of putting it, yeah. I think you're right about it from a sort of aesthetic point of view. I think there's something to be said of whenever people think of kind of World War II shooters, they kind of think of something very, very specific. And this is something very different to that. So I do think it's nice to have a bit of variety when it comes to your real life warfare.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I don't know if either of you played like the first Hell Let Loose, but I think it's got quite a reputation for being quite a brutal game in a good way, right? It's something where until you get your skills up, you're going to be sort of hitting the deck quite often, I think. So obviously that got us off to a start, but I just felt that the opening run of this show, there were so many really interesting games. So we went from the hell of Vietnam. The Vietnam War to Task Time, which I know was one of the games that you wanted to talk about, Badders.
Yeah, what a pivot.